What's going on, all you gamers? Here we are in Outriders, and today I'll be going over some of the methods in which you can get titanium. Now, it's a rare resource and one you'll definitely need for crafting, but it's not too hard to get hold of if you know what you're doing. So if you want to know how to get your hands on titanium, then stay tuned. That's coming up next. Welcome back, all you guys and girls. As always, for all things Xbox, for all things gaming, hints, tips, guides and some fun gameplay on all the latest content, and a lot more Outriders on the way, then why not hit that subscribe and bell icon. But for today, you're here to find out how you can get your hands on titanium. Now, as you make your way through the game, you will come across this without even realising, because it drops from random enemies. However, it seems to be the tougher the enemies, such as the elites and such, they seem to be your best bet. Now, early game, I would say just make your way through the world tiers, leveling up a little bit, and if you do need this to craft some really nice items, so for example if you were trying to craft, say, an epic item, you will need titanium for the upgrade. So if you do, what you're going to want to do will be to find some kind of an elite enemy, such as a captain, and then farm them. By farm them, I basically mean shoot them as much as you can, as fast as you can, and hope they drop that type of loot. And for this, you're just after the resource of titanium. Now, one such way would be to do this mission just up here, and it's a repeatable mission as well. So you're going to go just over to here, and we're actually at the first place. So we are at, as you can see just here, we're at Rift Town. Now, you've gone to the top layer, you've gone into here with Shira, and what you're going to do is you're going to go straight to the mission where you've got to find McCain. So you're going to click on this one and press accept.
It's the least I want to hear the moment our search parties turn out.
That will give you the mission Terra Infirma. What you're going to do is press right on your D-pad and then press up, and you're just going to track it all the way along. Now, as you get towards the end, what you'll do is there'll be a guy that's a captain, so it's one of the elite mob, and you're going to just go in there, massacre him, let the ads kill you, and gather as much titanium as you can. Now, it won't drop every time, but it does drop significantly, and you can farm him really fast, about every 30 seconds or so. For early game, I would say that's probably one of the best ways, but if you can find a captain or an elite enemy somewhere kind of easier, then do that one. Now, obviously, as always, you can just go to any chapter in the game. You'll do that by pressing your start button, going to return to lobby, and once you're at the lobby, you'll just go to select story point and go to wherever there would be the best one for farming the captain of your choice or the elite enemy of your choice, whatever is the one that you feel will be dropping them for your best. Now, obviously, if you went to this one, just go to Rift Town and go to this last one, and then you'll be able to go straight back to her and do it as many times as you want. Now, if you're not 100% sure, I'll chuck a link up the top with the whole guide for that, but to be perfectly honest, you'll probably know where that is by now, and even if you don't, you can come back to this and just have a little look at that link, because I've gone over it a few times and I don't want to make this too long a video. What I'm going to do is I'll chuck a quick video on showing you what you've got to do on that captain and exactly what it looks like when it drops, because it looks very similar to a lot of the other stuff, very similar to ammo and a lot of the other drops. It's nothing special, but you will notice it because it will come up as titanium as soon as you pick it up. Now, for myself, I would say that's definitely the best thing to do early game. Just farm a few of the captain or farm a few of the elite enemies wherever you would like to go and do it. But as you start to progress and as you make your way through world tiers, there's going to be a much easier way. Now, obviously, this one is starting off in the demo, and I've just started a new class, my 4th one, so I haven't actually got any of these because they've took them out of the store. But nice and easy, as you start to make your way through the game, as you start to go up in world tiers, these here will be dropping your greens, your whites, your blues, your purples, and your golds, or orange. I forget which colour they've actually classed it as, but basically your legendaries. The one before that is the epics, and they're the purples. As you start to make your way through the game, as you go through the world tiers, you will be getting an absolute abundance of these, and the fastest way to get titanium, if you need it nearer the end game or late game, will be to deconstruct these. So for example, if you wanted to, say this gun was a purple one, when you deconstruct that, so you're gonna analog stick it, and then you're gonna hold Y, and it's gonna deconstruct. Once you deconstruct it, it is gonna bop right down here, and it's gonna give you some titanium. So as you can see, rare ore used to improve item rarity to epic and for leveling items. Drops from tougher enemies and disassembled epic and legendary items. So as you can see, if you really wanted to, you could also get it from your legendaries, but obviously I wouldn't go out of my way to do that, and you'll be getting a lot more epics. So basically that will be the best way in game for later on, once you've leveled up, once you've got your world tier up. Disassembling epics will definitely net you the most. One other thing you can do as well as you're making your way through the game, and even if you haven't found any on the floor as such, the vendors in your actual places will sell them as well. So if you ran down into anywhere, even this first place, once you've gone up a few levels, once you've geared up a bit, you'll bop down and you'll see any of the shops. For example, he says walking past, well, this one just over here, which obviously at the moment this character is way too low level, but once you've gone up a bit, you'll click on that, and because all of your gear is upped in level, they'll start to sell the epic versions. Once they sell them, you can buy them from here. So as long as you've got enough money, you can also buy epics and then deconstruct them to your heart's content. Alright, all you guys and girls, so nice and easy, pretty much farm the elite enemies wherever you would like to go. Obviously that Terra Infirma is quite a nice easy one. If you found a better one, do that. Second way is just to deconstruct the epic items as you start to progress through the game. Thirdly, if you can't find any, or if you've run short, or if you just want a quick one, then go to the shop as soon as you've started leveling up and they start to sell epic gear, and deconstruct that. Right, all you guys and girls, I'm sure most of you already know that, but if you didn't, hopefully that'll help a few of you out. And as always, for all things Xbox, for all things gaming, take care, I'll see you on the next day.